Hello, fast trackers, and welcome to another show. Show number 174. How are you? This is Darryl in Sydney, Australia, and this is show number 174. And for the next half hour, this is your show. Let me know what you'd like me to do for you, and I'll try. I can only try, can't I? It was a fantastic weekend. I'll tell you about it later. Let's wake up with some boogie woogie. Oh yeah. What the? Hello and welcome. It is cold, it is wet, it is dark outside. No golf again. I haven't played for a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks now. I'm desperate and I'll have to hit some balls in here under the piano. I hope you can hear me. I hope everything's working. Now listen, say hello folks on the chat, and I can click this on here. I think it's going to work. How are you? Doing all right? Did you have a good weekend? I did. We played on Friday night, and it was the best night we've ever had. The place was packed out. I know Judith was watching. She watched the show live. She must have been getting up at some ungodly hour. G'day, Stephen. How are you? Susie Q, Philip, Peter. Hello. How are you? And who else we got? Chris. G'day, Chris. And COVID, you got COVID. Oh no. I shouldn't make light of it, should I? No. Sorry to hear that, Chris. Dion, where the winds come sleeping down the plains. I can never say it early in the morning. Where the wind comes sweeping down the plains, Oklahoma. Yeah, anyway, we had a great night on Friday night. And listen, you can watch the show. I'll just put this on for you so you can have a look. I got my band, DC3 and the High Flyers. And yeah, you can watch. If you can't make it, you can... Well, actually, go onto Facebook. You go onto Facebook and look up DC3 and the High Flyers, and you can watch last Friday night's show. It starts off with me goosing around, trying to get the camera right, which is a bit boring, but after 5 minutes, we get rocking. Our saxophone player couldn't make it the other night, so our trumpet player had to do the whole thing on his own, which was pretty heavy duty. So go to Facebook and look up DC3 and the High Flyers, and you can watch us live on Facebook whenever we play. Yeah. Hello, Edie from Denmark. It's always nice to see new people. And how long you been playing the piano for? Tell us a little bit about yourself. Susie Q! Intros and outros really quickly so I can see what I will be buying. Oh, well, you know. Susie Q. Here's an ending. That's one ending. An intro? I don't know. That would be another one. That'd be an intro. There's 5 of those. 5 intros and 5 endings. G'day, Thomas. How are you? Yeah. Russ. Yeah, all right. Now, I better get on with the show, eh? I better play something. This is a great song. We put on, we like to have a barbecue on a Sunday. And Trish had Michael Bublé playing. Now she's not a huge Michael Bublé fan, but he just happened to come up on the YouTube, and he just kept playing over and over again. And this is one of the songs he sang. So this is a really old song, written by Jerome Kern, and it's in the Song Shop. And I'm going to play it for you. It's called "The Way You Look Tonight." Lovely song. Lovely, with your smile so warm and your cheek so soft, there is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. Interesting, now it changes key. It goes from C major, goes to E flat major. Here we go. Just jump straight in. With each word, your tenderness grows. I know you won't like it because it's got 3 black notes now, but it sounds good, doesn't it? It makes the song. Tearing my fear apart. Let's move that across. And that laugh, it wrinkles your nose and touches a foolish heart. Then it goes back to C major. It's a brilliant piece of songwriting. This is, you got da dee do 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 do, then a little higher, do 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 do, then a little higher, da 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 da, climbing up to top, then back down. Resolution, da 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 da, and that's the whole thing. The chords are quite jazzy. Yeah, they really lend itself to jazz. Chord 1 down to chord 6, chord 2, chord 5, chord 3, chord 6 major, C sharp thrown in there. Chord 5. So chord 1 to chord 6 to chord 2 to chord 5 are the first 2 bars. How common is that? G'day Blues Lane, how you going? Say hello out through the window to you. So here's chord 1, right? Now chord 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is A minor. Chord 2 is 1, 2, D minor. And chord 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is G. Now if you do this with just 3 notes, it sounds like this. C, A minor, D minor. Now this is all in the key of C, of course. You should know it in all the keys. Sounds alright if you go. Big fat chord versions. Big fat chord versions. Now don't forget, everything's on the internet. Oh, I want to tell you something. I've got to tell you something. Here we go. I've had this idea for ages now, and we've done 4 of them, and I stopped for a little while. I need to reassess things, and I just got too busy. But I'm going to try and do a classroom to the end of the year. I'm going to try, and the first one is this Wednesday afternoon for our friends in America, and it's terrible hours. Thursday, very early for Europe, and good time for me Thursday morning. The times are on there. I don't know if you can read that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a whole hour teaching a song. Now, a lot of my clips are just sort of playthroughs with a couple of tips and things like that in it. But these lessons are going to be an hour long. So you really get it. And I'm not going to use music. I'm just going to use letters. So it's for people who just want to get in and play and be able to play these tunes without having to work out what the golf sticks mean. Now, if you want to work out what the golf sticks mean, that's fine. I got plenty of packages on the website, and you can have plenty of things there for you to have a look at. But if you just want to get in and be able to play We Are the Champions, I'm hoping that I can teach you in an hour, no matter how good you are and what level you are at. Now it's more of a beginner level. I'm not doing the great big fat Freddie Mercury version, but I might be able to do a little bit of that and throw that in there in the hour. So if you're interested, I believe the countdown is over, but for our friends watching now, you can get the early bird tickets right now. And you don't have to watch the show on the day. You can watch it another time. So you will always get it, and it's not going to be it's unlisted, so you can only see the lesson if you buy the ticket. So it'll be there, whole hour of We Are the Champions, and you can watch it as many times as you like. And I just want to make it a little bit more fun instead of me sitting here doing videos on my own and putting them on the net and then monetizing them and hope people watch them. I want to do it like we're doing now, and we'll do it over a whole hour, and people can ask questions as we go along and say, hey Darryl, can you do that little bit again please, and things like that. So we're going to give it a go. I've got a few people who have booked in, and it'd be nice to get a few more. So there you go, We Are the Champions. Great song by Queen. Okay, classroom. There's a link at the top there. And listen, if you're waiting for a song that you really like for me to do in the classroom, you could be waiting a long time. There's so many songs in the world, you will learn so much along the way anyway, from what I do. Because I won't be rattling on like I do now. I'll be teaching proper things. And let's get back to teaching a little bit here. So we got chord 1, chord 6, chord 2, and chord 5. Is that working? Yep. Okay, now if you add an extra note, these chords will sound just a little bit more groovy. Here's the 4th note. Ah. Now normally that wouldn't work. But with these 2 in the middle, it sounds cool. That's a major 7 chord, or Maj 7. Maj 7. Now I'm going to play every Maj 7 there is. Well, a major chord with a Maj 7. There they are. Then if you can do them in the left hand, I'll go up by semitone. How good does that sound? Okay, then with your right hand, you can improvise on the same notes, only do it up high. So you go. Now we'll go to F Maj 7 just for fun. Now I'm going to go to B flat Maj 7. How good does it sound? E flat Maj 7. E Maj 7. Yeah, I'm improvising, but I'm not thinking too much because I'm just playing those notes up high randomly. good exercise, very good for your brain. If you stop doing jigsaw puzzles and start doing this. My mum just finished another big jigsaw puzzle over the weekend. She always sends me the photo of it, of sunflowers, this one. It's a beauty, a real big one. I think she needs my sister to help her out a bit though. Anyway, let's look at these 6 chords. The first 4 chords of The Way You Look Tonight. C Maj 7. Now we're going to go to A minor 7. D minor 7. Man, I've been playing the piano for over 50 years and I still get excited by it. Isn't that good? No matter what. I'm hooked. I mean, I play other instruments. I've got all this other stuff in here. I've got my guitars. I've got the drum kit. I've got the congas. Boom, 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 boom. I've got mouth organs. I've got a flute. I've got a trumpet. I've got a clarinet. A violin. Saxophone. They're all here. And I pick them up randomly sometimes when I'm teaching. Just to have a bit of fun. Make sure I can still blow them, you know. But the only instrument that there's 2 instruments that I've really spent a lot of time on, and that one's the piano, and the other one is the guitar. They're just 2 fantastic instruments, and they're wonderful because I'm a songwriter. They're your go-to instruments. Like if you want to write a song, it's easy to write a song on a piano. You just play those chords I just did then. Here we go. Here they are. What do you want to write a song about? Okay, let's write a song about Blues Lane and Susie Q and Thomas and Russ. Here we go. Blues Lane and Stephen McGibbon and Thomas McNulty are all our friends. And on a Monday morning, they're there again to say hi to me. Wowee! Dion and Ross and Jeffrey are there too. I'm playing here on my own, but while there, I'm okay. Yes, not so lonely when you have such friends. You know, it didn't rhyme, but it wasn't too bad, was it? See, you just got to find something to write a song about. Like, here we go. Queen wrote a song about "We Are the Champions," right? That's a pumped up song, so they had to come up with something. We are the champions. Hey, listen, join us for the classroom. Go onto the classroom page. The link's at the top of the chat there, and try it. I've got a hit there. Do you reckon, Thomas? Hey, listen, this one's going down well. That's called Trip to Green Rock, and we do it in the band. The whole thing's written out properly. We play it, and it's going down really well. It's got some really quirky bits in it. I've got a little bit in it like this. Weird stuff. There's a bit in there that I've got to practice. A whole bunch of chords. That bit there. Bit awkward, that. But I'll get better at it. The crowd was quite forgiving on Friday night because they don't know what it sounds like. It's a new song. No, if it's an original song, they don't know what it's supposed to sound like. Gee, the time goes flying when I get started. I tell you, when I wake up at 5:30, I don't want to get out of bed, especially on a day like today. We've got a gig today. We're playing at a hospital. So that'll be fun. Another one of the new tunes that we're doing is called It's Okay, and we'll play that for you a couple of times lately. It goes like this. It's okay. Minor. Write your own stuff? You have to try it. I encourage people to write this stuff all the time. I've got this young girl in here called Vivi, and we did a show. She's only 15, and she's written about 50 songs. She's brilliant. And we did a show. I formed a little band around her, and we did a show down at the Diggers Club about 3 months ago, and filled the place up with all her friends and fans, and they loved it, and so they should. The songs were great, and I was playing the double bass. But she's a little bit worried at the moment because she hasn't written a song for a little while. Good on you, dear. Oh, Oklahoma. We got another one in the classroom, folks. Yeah, we need a few more from the States because it's at a good time for you lot. It's good time for the States. And you can, like I said, you can watch it afterwards, even if you're in bed. Is Manuel there? Harley, how you going, Manuel? Yeah. Yeah. Yes, that's right. Yeah. If you're waiting for a song that you really like, you'll be waiting a long time. There's too many songs in the world. So you will always learn something. It's all about learning from a song. Even if you're not into this song, doesn't matter. You will learn from it. And then you can use that to find songs you really want to learn and apply what you've learned to those songs. I mean, there's real tricks to this music game. Like, I don't buy music. Actually, that's wrong. I'll show you some stuff. Have a chat amongst yourselves. I'll be back in a sec. I've got something in here and I can't find it. That's a shame. I've got male blindness. Where's the Beethoven thing? Doesn't matter. I've got some stuff here. Oh, shouldn't have banged the door. This is called The Real Book. And it's full of jazz tunes. And I don't really even look at this. I mean, I buy the thing and then I don't look at it. And I bought Beethoven sonatas. Now, I bought that mainly because, Beethoven's a genius, and sometimes I love to just lie on the sofa over there and just relax and have a nana nap. And sometimes I want to actually look at the music as some genius dude is playing it on YouTube or Spotify or something. And that way, it's good to actually listen. Chris, did you actually hear it with the band? Wow, fantastic. Jordan on the flugelhorn. He's good. He plays really nicely. One of his other tracks that we did the other night was This Guy's in Love. This Guy's in Love. The only reason I can play that is because I've practiced it. I've practiced it a lot. And I've got all the songs over there, 50 of them. And I try and do 5 before I even turn on the computer. Now, I was a naughty boy today because I didn't do that. We're running out of time really fast. Hey, Thomas, you watched me with a cool hat on, did you? It's in the bedroom. It's upside down in the bedroom, and it's full of change. People have just put all their tips in there from Friday night. I'm glad you saw it. I'm really proud of the band. Like I said a year ago, it didn't exist, and it just goes to show what you can do if you're determined enough. And I'm determined. I mean, I'm in my later 60s now, so I haven't got time to waste. I want to get on with it. I've done many things in my life, and a lot of them have been successful, and some others not quite so successful. I really want to make this a success, the band, and I want to make this classroom a success. So I'm into it. I spend a lot of my waking hours doing this. So I'm determined. And if you are determined enough to do something, you will be rewarded. You will be rewarded. You just have to have faith. And along the way, you're going to learn stuff. Even though you mightn't get exactly what you wanted to get, along the way, it's never wasted, This is what Trish tells me all the time. She says, when things aren't quite working out the way you think, it's not wasted. You're learning something else. Or, the powers above are giving you time to do something else. So she's fantastic. You got to remember that every now and again. Hey, listen, the crows just landed on the. There you go. The minor bird is going to chase it. It's sitting underneath. I mean, he spends all day being chased by these minor birds. You think he'd find somewhere else to go? Maybe he likes it. Who knows? Now I'm going to have to finish up. Let me just play a little bit of that Way You Look Tonight again. Okay, 50% discount for any song in the song shop. Not the intensive ones at the bottom of the page. 50%, and the code word is tonight. Tonight is the code word for 50% discount for any song in the song shop for the next 5 minutes. For the people who have been bothered to actually watch this show live, thank you for watching it live. Without you, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. I'll be doing something else. Probably sleeping, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to give one last little go to last little bit to this. Just want to, I'm determined to make this a success. I've been teaching a long time, and over 40 years. Yeah, easy. So I am putting everything I've got into all my skills into 1 hour to help you learn We Are the Champions. Now, I believe everybody out there is at a different level, but this is for, it's not it's not a huge version. It's just so you can play it and enjoy it without having to read notes, and it'll all be sitting there. You'll get the piece of paper with all the letters on it beforehand, so you can have a little bit of a practice before we actually do it. And you don't have to watch it on the day. You can watch it whenever you like later on, but it's not going to be for anybody except the people that have got tickets. 1 whole hour of me going over We Are the Champions, so you can really learn to learn it. Or maybe somebody else who would like to learn it. The times are on there. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye. But now you've woken me up, I feel like playing something. I'm not sure what I'm going to play. I know, I might do Fool on the Hill. I've got to sing this today. I'm going to practice in front of you. Okay, here we go. Starts off with, I've got one song I do in the band. I thought, well, our trumpet and saxophone player are singing a song, so I'd like to sing one. And the one I chose is Fool on the Hill, and it starts off like this. I've got to get that right. I'm a little bit nervous about that. So it starts off. Yeah, I need to practice it. Day after day, alone on a hill, the man with the foolish grin is keeping perfectly still. But nobody wants to know him, they can see that he's just a fool. He never gives an answer, but the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. Well, on the way, head in a cloud, the man of 1,000 voices talking perfectly loud, but nobody ever hears him or the sound he appears to make. And he doesn't notice, but the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning around. Now we go into a jam section. Do these two lovely chords a couple of times, 3 times, then finish on a B flat. I like it. Darryl, you're going way over. Doesn't matter. No golf. Day after day, alone on a hill, the man with a foolish grin is keeping perfectly still. Oh, I've forgotten the lyric. But nobody seems to like him, they can tell what he wants to do. Okay, so nobody seems to like him. So nobody seems to like him, they can tell what he wants to do. And he never shows his feelings, but the fool on the hill sees the sun going down. Now we build it up, and the eyes in his head see the sun going down, and the eyes in his head build it up, and eventually go, see the world spinning round. It's good practice in front of people, because then you find out where all your insecurities lie. And there's a couple. I forgot the third verse, and this little bit here I still don't know well enough. Not sure where to go to. I think it's here. No, that's that one. So it's the same as the first. Darryl, you got to stop. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope to see you at the classroom. I want to make that a huge success. So thanks for watching, folks. Good. Oh, we've got a few more for the classroom. That's terrific. I'll just leave this up here for a little bit longer. Go to the classroom page and send blah, 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 blah. Radio. Bye, bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, bye. Da, 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 da. Dee, da, da, da. Dee, dum. Dee, da, da, da. Thanks, Manuel.